Hey guys, welcome back to Zelda Warfare and our next campaign, the Forest Temple Fist Fight. I thought that was a fantastic name. We had to use that.
Mm-hmm.
We've devolved into hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, we've
here.
thrown our arms down.
Yeah. So in this campaign, we'll be going through the entirety of the Forest Temple. The big change here is we are not using the L button.
No.
No L targeting, Z targeting, none of that. No even using L to change like the camera angle.
No.
So
It makes it too easy.
yes.
We will do it to play music.
Yeah. Other than that, we'll be getting the dungeon map, the compass, all the small keys, and there are 5 gold skulltulas to collect in this dungeon, and the first one being right here in this initial room.
So you got behind a little bit because you were fighting these guys.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like in hindsight, it's one of those things that it's the first thing you see in the room. So it's like, oh, you don't have to kill them. For some reason I thought you killed them and the treasure chest appeared, but
Oh, okay. It was just a natural response.
yeah. This is the first dungeon for me personally that I don't know. Like, I
Okay.
don't know it very well. Like, I did a considerable amount of research before playing this, before recording this campaign. I went through the Zelda dungeon walkthrough just to make sure. In particular, there's a lot of. This is the first dungeon with small keys, I believe,
Okay.
because there's no keys
Yeah.
as Kid Link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
I think there are
keys.
actually keys in the bottom. They're in the bottom of the well. There might be keys.
Yeah, I think so.
So there are keys, maybe.
But that's,
Yeah.
later. Great use of Farore's wind here.
Yes.
I wish I did that, like, thinking about it. You could even use it. Well, it wouldn't be that advantageous to use it from this room that I'm in, but that would have been kind of cool
Okay.
to get you back to the main room.
Yeah.
But it's a big main room. You probably spend just as much time walking across it.
Yeah. We talked just before we started. I thought that was my my
Your
secret.
ace in the hole.
Yeah. The usage of Farore's wind, because that's not something that most people use, I think, at this point.
No, I don't normally use it, but I'm going to start incorporating it because I use it later on, and I find it to be quite useful.
So when you play this game, you've played this game every single year. I believe you've attended the Zelda Dungeon Marathon.
Yeah.
So have you ever used Farore? Have you ever gotten Farore? Do you get Farore's wind when you play?
I don't think so. It might be quicker to just not get it.
I don't know. No way, because I mean, there's got to be uses in. Like, I'm thinking
In the water temple, I think there's good use of it.
the Fire Temple too. Isn't there a lot of backtracking in the Fire Temple? I definitely
I don't
think
know.
you can strategically use it. I use it a couple times, and I believe you use it a couple times too.
Yeah. So the no L targeting made these guys really annoying.
Yeah, I had like a bit of a mental breakdown here where I was thinking, because you can't L target, you can't use your shield, which is totally broken logic.
Right.
Because that's a totally different button, but I just associate L targeting with using the shield. I don't know why. So I didn't use the shield the whole time.
Well, it's one of those things. Okay, so it's not true, but it's one of those things where you don't think about how often you use L targeting. It's just like a natural reflex almost.
Yeah.
That, like, when you have to think about not using it, it's like, what can't I do now?
Right, yeah.
It's a little mind bending.
So you just destroyed that bubble with a Deku Nut.
Yeah, Deku Nut was and then I tried to open up the back of the
Oh,
chest.
well, that's good. That's fantastic.
I haven't opened this chest in a couple years, let's say.
Did you know this was the dungeon man?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I used Deku Nuts quite a bit, actually. I don't know why I'm killing this guy. Maybe I just needed his. I think he gives me Deku Nuts. Yeah, that's what I was going for. We only have 30 of them.
Yeah.
So,
That's one thing I was like, oh, wow, I can just, like, toss these Deku Nuts like it's nothing,
Right. Yeah, because we still even haven't gotten. Oh God,
man.
that guy ruined my day right there.
Yeah.
We still haven't even gotten the full upgrade of the Deku Nuts. I believe you can hold up to 40.
Oh my goodness, really? I didn't know there was more.
Yeah, that's.
It's hard to believe there's more.
I think you start with 20, right?
Okay.
We got the upgrade by. We just bought it from the business scrub in the Lost. That was in the campaign. The Lost Woods
Strikes Back.
Strikes Back. Yes.
A classic one.
Yeah, a classic campaign. Yeah.
I saw.
Historians will remember that one.
So you have the hook shot strats on killing those bubbles.
I didn't think you could use Deku Nuts. I didn't even.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. Maybe I did not read that in the walkthrough.
You're running low on hearts too.
Yeah, I elected to. I noticed. I believe you actually acquired that. You just got that fairy in that Stalfos room.
Yeah, because when I was fighting those Stalfos, I just was like throwing myself at them basically. I shielded a little bit, but I was just trying to like get them to attack because I felt like I can't walk around and hold up my shield, so I'm just gonna go hard on them. So I had like low health after the fight.
So my health is really low myself, but I didn't get that fairy. I elected to capture that fairy in a bottle.
Good strategic move.
So I do have a fairy advantage, but you are clearly winning at this point.
Yeah.
You are multiple rooms ahead, probably a good minute or so.
Feels good.
I have that Furor's win, so I'm going to be... I'll catch up a little bit here in a moment.
But even I'm already beyond that point.
Yeah.
This guy.
Why'd you decide to fight that one?
I just was like, saw him, and my natural reflex was to. At this point, it just feels like disarm them, keep moving on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I could have just let him hit me and keep going.
Yeah.
Just instincts, a warrior's instincts.
Okay. Now this block puzzle room. Do you remember having trouble with this block puzzle room as a kid?
Yeah, actually, I have a really vivid memory actually of going over to a friend's house and us like racking our brains, like trying to solve this, the two of us.
Okay.
I still it's still a thing where it's actually not that complicated of a puzzle, but
no,
I didn't commit it to memory because it's almost like too simple, but also more complicated than it seems.
Okay.
So it's like this weird in between where I haven't memorized it, but because it's one you can just kind of happen upon the solution, you know?
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I remember as a kid, when I think of this dungeon, there's two pictures that come to mind. One, this room. This is like I associate this with the dungeon.
Okay.
And the stairwells where you fight the pose.
Okay.
Those are like, if I had to summarize, like if I made a mental image of what the Forest Temple is all about,
okay,
it would be these two rooms.
Yeah.
Because this stuck with me.
Now, I would also throw in the central chamber.
Yeah.
Where all the poses are in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is a central room where you...
Well, our blocks lined up at the same time. They're just different colors.
Unfortunately, I made a mistake here. Because I realized you had to push.
Oh, man.
You had to push the red block from the other side. I knew it at this point, but I still decided to pull it a little bit.
I've been there where I'm like, well, I might as well like get more work done right now, but it doesn't really matter.
No, it actually harmed me because I did an extra pull there, where the block didn't move.
Right. There's my Furor's wind.
I think that is probably the most optimized location because of that eye switch we have to hit a number of times to complete this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Now I turn here and I made note. I'm like, oh, there's an eye switch here, and immediately I was thinking, I don't remember hitting that. What's that for? Do I need to hit that? And I'm like, no, that's probably just like an optional.
I think it just gives you arrows or something.
Yeah, that seems like an arrows treasure chest because. I mean, the big ideal of this dungeon is you get the bow, and then the later half you use the bow to, kill a lot of the enemies. So it's like, let's put a bow-related puzzle in here that gives you arrows. So that is the one treasure chest I believe I do not get in this dungeon.
Mm. So I don't get that one either. I took down the first Stalfos here, no problem.
Okay. I was worried about this battle. because I know historically this has always given me trouble. I feel that. Do you think that Stalfos? Like, I think Stalfos are the most difficult enemies in the entire game, actually, amongst the like non-bosses.
Yeah, that might be true. I can't think of like what I've struggled with more.
It's one of those things, you've probably played this game so many times where none of the enemies really are difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I find them to be really annoying. Yeah, no, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
There's like the Dinalfos later on. But
I think
they're
about the same.
You know who I think are the toughest enemies?
What's that?
/ most annoying? Ice Cavern, the Ice Keys.
Okay. Yeah, that's really annoying.
Those guys always give you, you're always, like, when you're on a platform, you're trying to progress and you know they're around. It's like you want to stop and kill them, but you want to progress.
In a similar fashion, I think in the water temple, there are times where Tektites get really annoying. Like, you're trying to climb up a ledge and they're like hopping to you and you're like, oh, hopefully I can climb up on this ledge before they get me.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of that. You're just anticipation. Sort of like in I think it was the last campaign, I was like climbing that ladder and there was that Gua in Lake Hylia.
Yeah, it's like a race against just, it's not necessarily fighting them, it's just trying not to get knocked off a ledge by them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I laid down Furor's Wind again and made my way through this.
Yeah. This guy, he would not attack me. I'm like sitting here just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't know, like...
There, you got him.
I think if you turn your back... Maybe if you like turn your back to the Stalfos, it'll slash you right away.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I learned just like rewatching that right now. But so this is the battle that I was worried about. I saved the fairy specifically for this room. I actually think this is the most difficult room in terms of combat in the whole game because as a kid, I remember being confused. I didn't know what to do because I remember I kept killing a Stalfos, and then it would respawn.
Oh yeah, he got you.
Yeah, I got destroyed, but I have that fairy, so I didn't feel as bad. But because like if you only kill one of them, the other one will come back. I don't know what the time period it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you only have like 10 seconds to kill this other guy.
Really? Okay.
It's like I mean, if that guy came back to life, that would have been a disaster.
A run killer.
Not that this is already a disaster.
Yeah. I've got some serious mileage on you right now, I think.
This might be insurmountable.
I like killing these guys with the spin attack.
Okay.
It's fun.
I'm a big fan of killing small enemies with spin attack.
You get them all at once, and then they all dropped magic, so I, pick up some...
The much needed magic based on our uses of Furor's Wind.
And got a small key. Great.
So I'm returning to okay, so I use this is the first return to Furor's Wind. I realized I should have used it right then and there again.
Yeah, because I'm actually warping right to there right now.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm like fighting these guys. I should
drop a Deku Nut.
Well, you can just I think immediately turn around and just look up, and I don't think the bubbles even really give you a hard time.
Oh, so I didn't know when I rewarped back here, it reset the switch. So I accidentally untwisted the room when I wanted it to be twisted.
We're literally walking down the same right now, except your treasure chest is open.
Yeah, I guess lapped you there.
Yeah. This is Mario Kart now. Jesus.
So yeah, I kind of wasted a couple seconds there, but
that's a much needed couple seconds. So
yeah.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I will not return the favor.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. I've got a little bit more of failure for you here.
Okay, good.
I missed this jump.
I want a lot more failure. Oh, nice. Good.
And then I get first I hear them. I'm running to avoid the hand.
Okay.
And then I kill him without actually. You don't even see him.
Okay. Jeez.
What an elusive enemy. But then I'm like, okay, so where is the ladder? And
where is it? Is there one?
I believe it's actually on the center pillar on the opposite side.
Okay.
So eventually I give up and I just warp out. I create a warp point because it goes to where you entered the room, and I just warp out of the room. It's really embarrassing.
Oh, so you just double use it.
Yeah.
You know what? That is That's great. I thought you had previously created one there and you just warped back to it.
No, because it creates it when you entered the room, and technically, so there's the ladder. I could have just found the ladder, but
Okay.
I was just I guess not having the L button really puts you in a place, like, for me, like, where I was terrified of
Okay.
like constantly, because I was like, what if I don't know, like, what if there's something that I didn't think about
Okay.
that I needed the L button for. So
Well, that was fantastic. It gives me a little bit of hope here. Here's my. This might be my last screw up.
your last screw up. Okay.
Yeah. So now I need to get back to that eye switch so that I
Okay.
can go fight, the pose. I'm not that far behind actually. Now that you've you made that screw up here. Oh wow. You do not have good pose strategies.
What's the good post strategies?
Oh, you are going to see.
Oh, really?
Oh wow. I'm going to catch up quite a bit. I killed this guy in like 5 seconds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, but I missed Furor's Wind. If you guys know, I just casted Furor's Wind, thinking I was gonna warp back to the top of this room.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost a good 20 seconds, which is pretty much what I'm gonna make up for in my Poe battle. But you have
Okay.
to fight the other Poe still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you know how you said from now on you're always going to use Furor's Wind in this dungeon?
Sure.
As soon as you see my strategy against these Poes, you will always use my strategy because it destroys them.
Okay.
I'm giving you some anticipation.
Oh
I
my
don't
goodness.
want to say it.
I can't even begin to think what it is.
Yeah. Oh, you looked at him and he got away.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
I do, after the first time, I think I start shooting them with arrows.
What do you mean after
The pose. Like, my first fight, I was slashing them, and then the end, I'm like, do arrows do more damage? So
I think it's 5 arrows kills them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'm in the first Poe room now. So you've got you're still a good 60 seconds ahead of me, but I will catch up.
Oh, no, I guess I still...
What do you remember? What the Poe's names are?
It was like Amy or something.
Amy, Joanne or Joelle?
Joelle.
Joelle.
Okay, that sounds right.
Beth and Meg.
Okay.
I think so.
Those are good names.
All right. So where is he? Oh, he's coming down from the floor. Like, I don't know. He's like stuck in the ceiling. All right. So after you hit him, you just immediately throw a Deku and he appears.
Really? Why?
I don't know, but look at this.
All right. So we're learning. The series is really a learning experience in how Deku Nuts are awesome.
This is an educational show.
Yeah. It's edutainment.
Yes. Wow, that was good.
Yeah. So I still got. I'm.
No,
Still got
you're still demolishing here
Yeah.
because I still have a whole nother Poe to go. I guess you were probably winning by a lot more than I thought but I did close the gap a little.
There
bit.
is one more Poe to fight that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't really like these. Oh, that was great.
Oh, so something else really fun happens here. This is actually going to hurt my time because something happened here that
In this fight,
that I've never seen before.
I think maybe. Oh, hold on. If you got a second though, I think. Oh, I'm gonna hit this with Din's fire. Here's a really good mistake.
Are you too far away?
I'm too far away.
Yes. Does the thing keep moving?
But I correct it.
All right, so look, I'm fighting this Poe, and she runs by the staircase, and oh no, not yet. Oh yeah, I hit him up the stair, and then she just
What?
goes up the stairs, and I'm waiting for her to come back down.
You don't go after her?
She doesn't come back down. She's like stuck in a wall here. Like
Oh no.
I'm like, what's I can hear her. Sometimes they just travel through the floor,
Yeah.
and I don't know if this has ever happened to anybody. She's just like wandering up the staircase, and then
Oh,
yeah,
that's not so bad.
no, it was just like what is she doing? Like
That's great.
So-
That's awesome.
this was a very
That cost you about as much time as my Din's fire
yeah.
mistake.
I like how the treasure chest is appearing and it's just like looking at the ground because I'm like 2 floors up now.
Oh, here we are doing one rule that I don't think we stated we were going to do.
Oh, right. Yes. This is important. You can summon. This is, I believe, going to be an all scarecrow appearance. So you can actually summon Pierre over there, and it allows for you to get like quick access to this room without having to go through all the Poe rooms.
But in this, we just come out, play the song, he appears, and we take off.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, we don't even talk to him.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Can you even... I don't think you can actually talk to him, can you? Does, like, if you go up to him, will he give you text?
I don't know.
I don't think they do, which is kind of sad.
Like, you want to talk to Pierre?
Yeah. He should say something like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. It's like, here, scarecrows, I guess they can't move. They can just dance, apparently.
Okay, so do you Din's fire right here? You just jump there?
Yeah, I do Din's fire, but I do something a little stupid here.
Okay.
Right after this. Like after this, you just have to go back and you can just jump across the platforms.
Sure.
So, but like, I just jump onto the first platform here, and I just allow it to roll to like, wait, I should just jump across. And I see these pots, I'm like, oh, what's in him? I'm like...
Great. I like the hook going like off to the side a little bit.
Does that make any logical sense?
No.
I mean...
It didn't. We were kind of watching your battle because it was so interesting, but I Din's fired and it missed in that room, and then I just immediately hit it with the arrow through the torch.
Okay.
I feel like I actually have pretty decent aim with the items in Ocarina of Time. I think I normally just do the arrow torch thing.
Okay.
But I figured, Din's fire is probably faster. But I don't know, with the cutscene and everything.
I got confused here. I lost. I got a little disoriented. I'm like,
you gotta go talk to Pierre.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what is this door? I didn't remember where I was. And I had another one of those worries of the door is going to lock behind me.
Okay.
That's a reoccurring Zelda problem I have.
I'm trying to think, does that happen in Ocarina of Time? It might. It probably does.
Yep.
There you go. All right. See you later.
He has a permanent view of that big Deku Baba on the ground.
Maybe it's just good enough for him that the song got played,
Sure. We'll go with that. One thing about this room, if you pull out your... Like, I pulled out my bow and arrow right there.
Oh,
and there is no first-person view.
Yeah, no, it just aims straight ahead.
Yeah, because I was like, maybe I should kill this. Like, I forgot. I didn't know if you can make it all the way across here or not.
Yeah, you can. I did, actually. Oh,
okay.
You opened this chest?
But I think I go for it even right here. And I made it. So at least I didn't get squished. That would have been devastating.
I don't know where these guys spawn in the fight I'm doing, but I thought I was like picking up items, thinking maybe they'll spawn while I'm picking up items.
Wait, what are you waiting? Oh.
Like, I don't know how to get them to like keep respawning.
Oh,
I didn't know if I like just stayed here and got items if they would come back, or if I had to like run around.
Okay.
But I thought I should get some hearts and arrows and magic if I could.
Oh, I think you missed. That's the wrong one.
Nope.
Oh, darn it.
I was more worried about this fight than I should be, because normally my instinct is I see the one spinning, I turn and target. But it works just as fine.
Yeah, you don't need a target.
You don't, no. But that's just what I do. I target it and then I hook shot it normally, but arrows make way more sense.
You have a 2-po advantage right now.
Yeah, this isn't looking good.
No, unless your Phantom Ganon is a disaster. My Phantom Ganon is pretty good, actually.
My Phantom Ganon is fun,
okay.
I would say. I didn't think it would be as... I wouldn't say challenging, but...
It's not that hard at all. It was actually a joke, really.
It was a little trickier, though, I thought, to like actually get it to reflect to him without targeting.
Okay.
Because normally I think when you're targeting, it kind of aims directly to him. I think I have some misses, but it's kind of fun.
Were you worried about this room at all, by the way?
What room?
Where you're at right now.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know. This is another one like that block pushing room where the puzzle is so simple that I haven't actually committed it to memory, like what rooms are where. So I kind of am just like free balling it here a little bit. I push it and then I go, okay, what room is open?
I was just not sure about the gold Skulltula. That was the one I wasn't I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know where he is. He's in this room, actually. You're right here.
Yeah, I don't know why I got these arrows. I knew it wasn't something I needed.
Okay.
I was a little nervous here, so.
Nervous about what, missing the Skulltula?
Yeah. But the puzzle itself was like, yeah, you just push it, and then you go to, like, whatever room is available.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like, right here, I didn't know if I should go up or down. I'm like, oh, nope. But yeah, I don't.
Okay. You can't really... That's the boss chamber right there, isn't it? Straight ahead? Okay. So you're... Yeah, I'm still fighting... I think this is Meg here.
Okay.
I think she's... one more hit. So you will... Yeah, you will... Yeah.
It depends on how my fight goes. I think it went okay, though.
Yeah, you've got about a minute on me, I think. Actually, probably a little more. Maybe like 90 seconds. So... Now this is another very interesting boss battle. When I was a kid, I did not know in his second phase that you could just reflect the beams back at him.
Yeah, they don't really tell you can.
I thought you had to do a spin attack to get them back.
Oh, okay.
So every time he went to go launch his like orb at you, I would use a spin attack, but then I obviously kept running into the problem of
you can't reset it.
No, I ran out of magic.
Oh,
so I would go. I remember in preparation for coming to this dungeon, I went and filled 3 green potions from the potion shop in Kakariko Village.
Well, you can still spin attack without magic, though.
Yeah, I guess
thought it had to be a magical one.
I guess didn't think it. I'm just waiting for him to like. He's like floating around before he throws the ball, and I just have the spin attack ready.
But eventually it gets reflected so fast that you wouldn't even be able to do a spin attack.
Yeah, I think I eventually learned that strategy does not work.
Oh, I miss him here.
Oh, all right, good, fantastic. This is great news.
I think this is the last hit I got to do, though.
Okay, at least I'm gonna get to Phantom Ganon.
Yeah.
At least we'll get to see my battle. Oh, plus there's a pretty lengthy scene afterwards.
Yeah, you might have you might do okay. So yeah, there's some fun. I have some fun volleys with him here actually. So I miss. I'm trying to think like, what's the right positioning?
Okay.
Because normally
it's so tempting to target right now.
Yeah, I normally just target and get back. But so then I'm like, maybe I'll get up on him. And that works. And I have bad sword here. So
and you can't do a jump attack either. Because
No.
that usually does. That does some damage against them.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting them at the same time. Maybe you'll have a good fight.
I have a solid fight. The first phase I demolish him. There's no error at all.
Okay, I had like 1, I think.
Now the second phase I almost demolish him.
All right,
I definitely had a significantly better fight than you're having right now.
look at this.
Did he attack you back? Where did that even reflect
Yeah,
off?
it came back.
I didn't even see his...
Look at this. This one, look. I do based purely on sound. I start slashing wildly. And then I reset it. That
You
felt...
hit him? You were not even looking at him.
Yep. I don't know if I got lucky or what, but I'm getting a lot of hits in him there. There's one that I think I do completely without looking. I think this one.
Did you get him? Are you just like slapping the sword
Yep,
over?
and I got him.
Oh my goodness. Is that it? Ah, you got him. All right.
Yes! I'm 2 ahead now.
Well, no, there's still some text. Yeah.
True.
There's a lot of text. You never know. Maybe I can gain 3 minutes in this text.
I almost didn't pick up the heart piece.
Oh.
I was in like race mode, and I was like, all right, let's get in there. And I was like, no.
Yeah. So I don't know what my Achilles heel was.
You kind of had a lot of issues going.
Oh yeah, so look, you can see my battle here. Maybe I just get lucky here because I just nail him right away. I get 2 hits in, and then I turn around, hit it back, and nail him again.
Okay.
And I only get 1 hit there, but then I turn around, nail him again. So I'm just demolishing him here.
Wow.
I think I nail him a 4th time. So,
yeah. Wow.
So then I think it's only I think I get him 1 more time here. Okay, no. I only have like 2 more hits on him to kill him. But this part, now I fall apart for a little while here.
Oh.
Because now he's like really close to me, and it's like I think I'm like almost too close to him. My timing was off. Usually I guess I'm standing slightly further away. I love doing the Dead Man's Volley from like a massive distance.
Yeah, that's really fun, where it's like you're waiting for it to come to you.
If you recall, during the marathon last year, do you remember this?
Yeah.
I was fighting Puppet Zelda in the town.
The huge room.
I was standing literally as far as possible as you can stand. And, she's throwing the orb, and it's taking like 4 or 5 seconds to get to me. And I hit it. And it goes back and forth. And how does she miss it? It's like you're waiting anticipation. And it's like her timing is terrible.
Yeah. So it's not too bad of a loss here.
No, because I really, after I recorded this, I'm like, I was pretty happy with my playthrough. Because I didn't think this is the first loss I think where I didn't have a significant mishap, I would say.
It was a bunch of little things.
Yeah. Like the last campaign that you won, I don't think I really had. I had some Sun Song optimization problems, but that was a pretty straightforward. There was no room for error in that one. Like there was no like RNG or anything.
Well, you said you had to do a lot of research for this one.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I had no idea what. Yeah, the dungeon. I don't know the dungeons from this point forward, really.
I think I have maybe a sort of an advantage just because I know all the keys. I didn't know the sculptures though. I feel I know the Shadow Temple. The Shadow Temple is really linear though. Yeah.
There's really nothing to it at all.
No.
I don't even think there's any diversion you can do.
I think you can go off into like the side room and get the map or compass or whatever.
Which we will do.
Yeah.
Of course.
But then it's like that's one room. It's not like a portion of the game or the dungeon, I would say.
Okay, well, that's pretty much going to do it for this campaign. So after this, I think we'll probably have one buffer episode campaign where we'll probably go in the direction of the Fire Temple.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably have only one campaign before we enter the Fire Temple. So
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what there is to do yet.
There's a lot, but I feel like we should progress, and then we'll tackle some of that later on.
For sure.
So, all right, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next campaign.